After years of lip service, Virgin Gorda residents are finally on the verge of having a 24-hour emergency and ambulatory healthcare service on the island and may no longer need to travel by ferry to Peebles Hospital in times of medical emergencies. Residents applauded the conceptual designs for the proposed new medical facility and signaled a green light for government to proceed with plans for the construction of the new state-of-the-art medical center at a public meeting on May 7th at the Catholic Community Center, hosted by the Ministry of Health and Social Development. Described by Permanent Secretary in the Ministry, Petrona Davies, as being a practical, efficient, and aesthetically pleasing design, Health Minister Ronnie Skelton said funds are already allocated in the 2013 budget to construct the $1.5 million facility. He said the project would be rolled out over the next 12 months.
This new facility will be a phased development project which is estimated to take from tonight, once we get the green light, from tonight until it's completed, about 18 to 24 months. Its services will expand to meet the evolving healthcare needs of the community as we go forward in time. I have monies are already allocated in the 2013 budget to finalize the construction drawings and start moving forward with the preliminary works once we agree.
The new health facility will be built next to the Iris O'Neill Medical Clinic. The proposed plan for the two-level structure was designed by Virgin Gorda citizen Evelyn Potter of the architectural firm A.R. Potter and Associates. Potter gave the attendees a virtual tour of the structure by way of schematic designs to reveal features such as an operating theater, X-ray room, pharmacy, dentistry, nurses and doctors' stations, patient rooms, indoor and outdoor seating on both floors, an ambulance bay, an on-site helipad for emergency airlift, and automatic storm shutters.
Okay, the proposed site for the new medical center is located here in the valley, and it is to be situated adjacent to the existing Nurse Iris O'Neill Clinic. We are now looking at a bird's eye view of the site from the southwestern corner. And just to orient you, firstly, this gray mass represents the existing Nurse Iris O'Neill Clinic. The larger gray mass at the rear represents the existing apartment block that is there. This, of course, is our site, and this is the building that we're proposing to construct.
There were no dissenting voices among the close to 70 residents who turned out to the public meeting.
I'm feeling very proud this evening for what I have seen thus far. And I think that the initiative which this administration has embarked upon is quite commendable. I think that if we are going to realize a major hospital on Tortola and medical center here in Virgin Gorda, we have to also couple it with the national health insurance. We cannot get away from it. And as far as I am concerned, I intend to spread the word as far and wide, because if we go ahead with the initiatives that we are now embarking upon to open a major hospital on Tortola without the national health insurance, we are going to bankrupt our country.
I'd like to congratulate Ms. Potter and her team and the Ministry of Health for doing such a good job and getting it to this point where it's a buildable structure and it takes into consideration almost everything that we need. This facility needs to be built as soon as possible. And I wouldn't like to see it be, a political issue 2 years come or whatever, where some persons want to redesign it or anything like that happened with the hospital in Tortola. I think it needs to just be built, come in on time and on budget, and let's have a medical facility that we need.
One resident called for the inclusion of solar panels, especially in times of power outages, to provide an alternative energy source for the medical center. Leader of the opposition and 9th District Representative Ralph O'Neill endorsed the project, suggesting that it may go out for tender before the end of 2013.
I myself feel very optimistic about it. And listening to what has been said here tonight, it would seem as if the possibility of going out to tender will be sometime in 2013. And thereafter, you will see other things following up.
The 9th District Representative, however, inquired about training for locals in the medical field and the plans for a building bought by government situated close to the current Iris O'Neill Clinic. In response, Minister Skelton said the building has been earmarked for a nurses' and doctors' quarters, and he also reiterated that several government scholarships have been awarded for Virgin Islanders to pursue careers in health services. The cordial discussions that followed the meeting have paved the way for further comments on the proposed plans for the new medical facility when government hold the next on-the-road community meeting on May 29th at the Catholic Community Center on Virgin Gorda.